bugs in my face. How about now? Can you hear me now? Is this thing on? There's really nothing to turn on. That thing should be on though. Whoop. Yo yo. Yo yo. What's up, Motobomb? Welcome in, Gagey. How's Bret Hart doing? I can hear you. Um, I don't have a microphone. I mean, I do have a microphone, but it's on my filming camera. I just figured I'd go live because why not? Hey, Toya. Welcome in, Tom. All right, we're getting populated quickly. So, I didn't really see a bunch of people on live. I figured I'd go on live since I'm just sitting out here filming, starting my RV anyway. um, so, I will actually be turning on my cameras. Right now, we're doing camception, I guess, because we've got this is my Insta 360 Go 3S, which will go into my hat clip, at which point I will be filming in that once I turn it on. And then I've got my wireless mono mic with the receiver in my Samsung Galaxy S10, which is what I film with. But the birds were mad at me for being out early, and I figured I'd share that with you, because this is my Galaxy S25. Um, absolutely, Tom, you did good. What'd you end up doing? Like 5 hours, 6 hours, or something? Um, excuse me again. I'm not actually recording yet, but what we're going to be doing. Morning, Mick. I'll just flip the camera around and I'll show you where you are. You are under the hood of a 1982. Hush, hush! Can't you see the on-air line, on-air light? 1982 Coachman Leprechaun. That is my camper that I lived in while I was building Schmoke Shop. And the sound probably changed when I flipped the camera, but anyhow, I got rained out. Oops. Excuse me. I got rained out yesterday evening, and why does the chat not stay up? Live chat. I wonder how much. Why don't you film with the S25? Isn't the camera better? Right. I cannot scroll the chat without blocking the camera. That's cute. Welcome in, Dragon. I'm just checking back because I just changed it to everything instead of the top chat or whatever. Why not film with the S25? Yes, it is better, but it's my personal phone, and I don't want to get interrupted by vibrations or ringing sounds or anything like that, nor do I want to turn off my notifications. I do film with it sometimes, but in order to go live on the other phone, I need to be in a wireless network, and my wireless network does not work out here. Excuse me. I recently had some lavender aromatherapy going, so why does that look crooked? It always looks crooked. Anyhow, doesn't matter. It actually self-levels. But this thing's great for point of view cam work. I know I've got some makers in here. So anyway, basically what I got rained out doing. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and say that again because I need to do this before I get rained out again. I don't think it's going to, but it is cloudy. So anyhow, hi everybody. I'm going to turn this around that way. I don't think I can zoom out, unfortunately. Yes, I can. So that's cool. That's good. So we're going to hook the battery back up to this. And, excuse me. I really should get some tools out here and tighten some of this stuff up. But for starters, all we're trying to do is get it to start and run off of the fuel system that we have hooked up, which is a gas can with a fuel line going into it, which I primed yesterday, and right about the time I had fuel in the system getting up to the carburetor was when when it started raining and I had to shut it down. So I will say that it might get noisy, so I'm going to warn everybody now. It might get loud if it starts running, which hopefully it does. But I think I'm just going to put this in my pocket, turn my other cameras on, and film as I normally would. And then I'll be back to the chat. Yes, I don't have the keys. That would be about typical. That's funny, guys. I think I brought the keys inside. I'll be right back. Beep. Beep. All right, gang. We went ahead and grabbed the fire extinguisher just in case. We'll edit out the part where I'm looking at the chat. All right. So anyway, like I said, anybody who is live, this is a loud noise warning. I am going to try and start the camper right now. So, I got rained out yesterday, right about the time we should have gotten fuel to the carburetor. We may need to re-prime it, but what we're hoping for is not a vapor lock and getting this thing started. Let's see. That battery's still a little bit low. I need to put it back on the charger. Whoops, can't do that. Hi, monkey. Hi, everybody. Um, did I have this camera facing the wrong way? I did. That's funny. That's what we're working on. Sorry. Hi, Chip. We're, I am filming right now. Sophia is live. That's funny. Okay, so bye everybody. I guess you're going to there. Anyhow, I'm going to spray a little bit of starting fluid in here. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't have any out here. I don't know if that's squirting or not. Again, loud noise warning, especially now that I turned the camera around where it should be. Fire. Must keep that in mind. All right, well, that's a good sign. Hopefully that wasn't too obnoxiously loud. And I'm going to see if we can actually get this thing running. All right, well, that's all the signs of life that I need. Switch this back around. That's all the signs of life that I need right now to show you on live. And so I'm going to shut off the cameras real quick and deal with y'all for a little while. What's up, Sick? We just started up the camper. Let me shut off the cameras real quick. There's one. Beep. And there's the other. All right. So, I have not checked to see who's in here, but welcome in, Road King. Welcome in, Sick. Steve, what's up? I don't know who just heard it start, but it did start. It's just cold, and I wasn't going to sit here and keep revving it with y'all having it in your ear. But I will turn my cameras back on. This is just kind of a sneak preview of Wednesday's video. I'll be back out here filming in just a minute. But I figured I'd share and show you the camper. Again, just a sneak preview. There are videos on the channel with it, and it needs a thorough cleaning. But it's ye old vintage Class C camper. It's in the process. I need to do some repairs from some water damage, and that's going to be part of our content. But I lived in here while I was building the shop. Ouch. So it basically just needs to be given some TLC, given some love. This is the backyard. I do not own that land. I wish. They want a lot of money for it. A lot. But anywho, I just figured I'd pop on for a little while and say hi to everybody. He said I'm going to get back to filming and not the distraction of the live. But what does that button do? Oh, okay. What's up, Carney? We can, I got a little bit of an audience in here. We can leave it going. I have no need to turn it off. I do need to put you on a better tripod, though. So, let's, I don't even have the lights on in here. What are we coming in here for? Oh, the other tripod. Oh, I need to take the fucking... Anyway. How easy is this going to be to do? Relatively easy, I think. Sorry, I'm one-handed. Let's, link. Oh. Stand in the place where you are. Flip the camera back around. Flip the camera around. Flip the camera back around. Flip the camera back around. Flip the camera back around. That whole bring up the chat thing is... I don't understand it on here. Excuse me. I'm just scrolling up trying to see. I saw Art Mickey, Dragon, Monkeys, Road King, Chip, Steve, Charlie, Sick, Carney, Quick Shoe. Hi. Sorry if I don't respond to you. My internet, it's junk. You're good. Same thing. Sorry if I don't respond. I'm going to try and keep up with y'all. But actually, I am filming for my Wednesday video. I do have a gimbal. It's more of a pain in the ass to deal with than anything. But I will play with it some more someday. I'd like to get it set up to where it will, at least when I'm filming in here, pan and follow me. Which is what I was trying to do. I need to find the other clamp. Don't I have another clamp? I guess I could use this clamp. But this clamp, didn't I get I gotta take you apart, guys. Hold on. It's gonna be a rough ride for a second. It's actually going to involve a screwdriver, so just bite into this piece of wood here. It's only gonna hurt for a moment. There we go. Just gotta get you unscrewed, guys. Alright, now we're gonna screw you back in to a tripod. And you can watch me film for Wednesday. Isn't that exciting? 20 degrees. Yeah, it's, I'm not going to say it's cold, but it's, why did that not screw into there? What? Wait, what? There we go. All right. It actually cooled down here in Florida, is what I was trying to say. And it is balmy. 60 degrees. 60 degrees. It's Arctic, man. Arctic. So I actually put on some sleeves. Anyhow, let's go back outside. I'm going to try not to pinch myself. Well, thanks, Carney. And for those of you who haven't been in the shop, we'll do a quick look around. That's the hardware department. That's a bike. That's a bike. There's a couple scooters. There's another bike. Oh, there's a bug. There's a golf cart. There's a crashed car. There's some more golf carts. It's a really bad crashed car. There's a lawnmower. There's a mess. I'm just going to set you up next to the other camera. Pretty much. See if we can get you standing. Oh, you're leaning. You have a bit of a list. Let's try again. Oh, well, you can see the other camera. That's not really convenient. That was pretty ridiculous. How about now? All right. There you go, guys. Now you can watch me make a movie. And we're going to see if we can get this thing to idle. Idle, 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 idle. Idle, 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 idle. I could get my custom remote starter button. That would make some of this a little bit easier. I'm going to check one place real quick, and if it's not right there, then I'm not going to bother. Dang it. I don't know where my custom one is. I got a little Toy Harbor Freight one. It just burst into flames. Actually, I can't really get to the throttle from out here anyway. There's not really any reason. There's not really any reason to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and do what I was originally going to do. Just make sure that we're clear. Keep it a couple pops. Make sure we're recording. We are recording. fluids we have burning off. Because I recently did a valve cover gasket change. The paint that I sprayed on them has completely come off. I think I used heat paint. Maybe I didn't. That was probably stupid of me. I'm gonna burst into flames. Anyhow, we're going to work on this, get it running. I'm not going to film all that, and then we'll be right back. What y'all doing? Playing hooky today. Hey, Wes. 390 cubic inch. This is a... Who here still carries a pocket knife? Me. Getting closer to being done. This cast off in a week. Oh. Is this all chats? This is all chats. Whoa, I got a hawk or something flying over. Some great shadows. I'm E350, yes. I'm trying to think of what size engine is in this. I should know that. It is a 7.5, which is ooh, that's a big engine, isn't it? It's a 7.5, guys. I'm trying to think of what I used to know what a 454 was. Oh, why does the chat go away? I just want the chat to be up so I can see it. Thank you. Three blade, but are we talking about pocket knives? I'm assuming y'all saw mine. Maybe you didn't. That's what I unscrewed the tripod with. I switched to the Milwaukee Fastback with the razor blade. It's a quick change. If you've never seen them, it's a quick change deal. So like this one's kind of already been used, so I'll flip it around and do the other side. It's actually got storage for another blade in there. Plus, it's got a built-in bit holder. And then it's got the, it's got a bottle opener, of course. So you can get hammered while you work on stuff with the razor blade. All right, let's take y'all inside. Donde está el chato? Why does the chat not stay up? I don't like that at all. And a multi-tool. Those motorhome doghouse motors are prone to manifold issue from heat. I got a great story about that, Dan. Hang on just a minute. I just want to put this down. So when I moved this, I can't believe I'm carrying around this heavy-ass tripod. When I drove this here from where it was previously, the gasket from the doghouse, I'll make the story short, the gasket from the doghouse was hanging inside and caught on fire in the on the manifold. And when I realized it and I pulled it into the camper, Then I realized that the other end was also on fire. And when I was looking around for a water bottle to put it, to something to put it out, fire extinguisher, I realized that there was a 5-gallon can of gas sitting in the passenger floorboard. But we made it. Yeah, that's a beautiful sky, isn't it? Live chat. Nope, no bottle opener. Gotta have a bottle opener. So yeah, for you who weren't here when I first started, yeah, it's the old school. Like I said, it's an 82. I need to clean it up, obviously, but it's actually in relatively good shape. It just needs a good clean job, a good detail job, which I did when I first got it. But it's been sitting for years now again since I was living in it when I built this. So that's some water damage that I'm repairing, or that's basically what our next project's going to be. Is I want to get this into the shop, but I got to get the damn crashed car out. But when I bought this, I put fresh tires on it, which they're out of date now, and they're a little bit weather checked. I wouldn't be afraid to drive on them. I wouldn't necessarily want to drive cross country, but basically I just need to go through it, reseal the roof again, all the stuff that I did when I first got it. Clean it, pressure wash it, reseal the roof, reseal the windows likely, and get it back on the road again. Whether I keep it or sell it, I don't know. I'm gonna go back in the shop just because the neighbor's out on their porch. And it's probably weird hearing your neighbor in their side yard rambling to who knows who. Ugh. Blink. There's a check the chat button now. There wasn't one before. Butyl rubber burns well. Holy crap, you're lucky. Yeah. Well, the ending's even more entertaining. Yeah, 1950 carbon. Nice. Oh, keep on, chat. Don't go away. Front ends can wobble a bit on them, but not bad machines for travel versus bigger Class A billboard. Yeah, no, I like the Class C, but it's just me. I don't have any kids or a wife or anything like that, so it's really a little bit too much. So I may sell it and go back towards a van. But the funny part about the fire was when we got back here, the friend that was following me thankfully saw it. We were ready to hop into his truck and go back and get my truck and drive it over here. And he's like, there's still something smoking in there. There's still smoke. And I looked, and behind the seat was a shop rag doing the smoldering thing with the red ring, and it was just getting larger and larger and larger. And if I had left, it would have caught back on fire and burnt down the camper and possibly the freshly built building. Because that's when I brought it over here, was after we had the metal building up. But anyhow, thanks everybody for stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and focus on filming so that I can get editing and all that stuff. 460, 5.8 V on that motorhome. No, 460 is what this is then. It's set at 7.4, right? Yeah, I mean it said a 7.4, so yeah, it's a 460. I didn't think it. Maybe it has the sticker for both. Anyway, I'll put that in the video. I'll figure out what engine it is again. It's a 351 Windsor. What the hell am I talking about? Anyway, I know it's a 351 Windsor. I have no idea where I got lost there. Anyway, y'all have a great day. I'm gonna go film my video and focus on that, and We'll talk soon. Thanks for watching. How do I get out of here on mobile? I don't even know how to get out of here. There's an X. I'll bet it's that X. Yep, it's the X. Peace, y'all.